Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another Grim Soul video, and before we get into this video, I'm gonna just say that check out my friend's channel, which is R&B PUBG Mobile. They are starting to make PUBG Mobile videos, so if you wanna watch some PUBG Mobile content, just check out their channel. So basically on this video I'm gonna show you the best and worst unique weapons on the game, so I'm gonna just rank worst to best weapons on the game. So the worst unique weapon is basically Rupert Sword, which have 60 damage and no special ability. And this is just a rip of a Bastard Sword, but it's just a worse version of the Bastard Sword. And we got this as an anniversary gift for the anniversary Grim Soul update. So at the 9th place we have Kris, and this weapon have 45 damage and deals triple damage to enemies when you sneak attack. This is at the 9th place because there aren't a lot of good places to use this weapon. The best places are Gatekeeper, Forsakens on level 2 dungeon or level 1, and Northern zones if you use steel potions. And that's why it is basically on the 9th place. So at the 8th place we have Executioner's Axe, and this weapon was actually so good before they nerfed merchants. Because before you could just get a lot of scimitars from using these weapons on them. But after they nerfed the merchants and they made it that they would aggro on you after you hit them 3 times, this weapon was just not that good like before. And the best place now for this weapon to use it is basically just on dungeon, and on other places it's just risky to use it. I know a lot of people won't agree with me here, but at the 7th place is just basically the Ghost Sword. And the reason I decided for this to be at the 7th place is just because this weapon is actually so freaking rare. And I can say that this is basically the rarest weapon on the game, and the rarest unique weapon on the game, and it isn't that good to use it on both fights and also in many other locations. And the best use for this is just basically on the Greedy Hoarder, but even there are better weapons to use on the Greedy Hoarder, so yeah. So at the 6th place I chose Flaming Sword, and I know that a lot of you will say, why the frick you chose Flaming Sword to be better than the Ghost Sword? The reason is because this weapon is just so better than the Ghost Swords, and is also less rare. You can use it on night cash runs to fight Aissa and also in many other locations, and also this weapon deals more damage in total than the Ghost Swords, like 200 or 300 more damage in total. And at the 5th place is just basically the Marauder's Axe, and I just freaking love this weapon because it's just basically so good for the dungeon speed run. So if you wanna do a dungeon speed run, basically the best choice is Marauder's Axe. And also this weapon is good for the Treasure of the Damned and also kinda for School 3 runs. So the reason why it's so good is because when you have enemies around you, the weapon's damage get increased. So you can just basically gather leapers around you and fight Templars, Knights, or any other enemy that you want to fight. So at the 4th spot is just basically the Cursed Mace, and the reason I chose the Cursed Mace to be at the 4th spot is just because this weapon deals a lot of damage in total, which is 7k damage in total, without the damage getting reduced from armor. And at the 3rd place I chose to be the Ice Sword, and I know that this weapon deals almost 3k damage less in total than the Cursed Mace, but the special ability that this weapon have, it just makes it so good and so OP, because when you fight enemies you can have a chance to freeze them, so it's good for fighting Yaron at the Eisenborg rooms and also many other enemies on the Plaguelands. And at the 2nd place, which is the best second unique weapon on the game, is basically the Poison Dagger, which deals poison damage to enemies, and it's just so good for fighting bosses like Aissa and Eisenborg, and also for fighting damned Templars with shield on the northern zones, and also Furious Desecrators on the dungeon. So at the first place is just none other than the Warhammer. This weapon is just basically the best unique weapon on the game, because this weapon deals true damage to enemies and it ignores armor, so it's just basically the best option to use for fighting bosses like Aissa and Eisenborg. And it isn't really that worth it to use it on normal enemies, but it's just worth it to use it on bosses. And this weapon will continue to be the best weapon on the game for upcoming bosses that will be added into the Grim Soul. So yeah, that's going to be all about this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and also please don't forget to drop a like and to subscribe. So yeah, goodbye and see you guys next time. Peace out.